Hey guys, Foral the Alligator here, and I am back today behind the camera with another action figure video. This time we are going to be doing a late month display featuring November and October. A little bit of October because I didn't really find much to make a whole display video. So today we're just going to go over everything that I've done. Um, the dork room didn't get a too huge of a change. I did add a couple new risers, so we will go over those once we get done with everything else. So for the X-Men, I do have one new addition in the form of my custom, um, my custom soft serve figure. Now, soft serve is a very, very, very obscure X-Men character who has the ability to produce ice cream from, let's just say, her bottom. We'll go from there. She can make ice cream from her bottom. For YouTube safety words, that's as far as I can go with that. So she is currently, or she is a custom based with Shickless top torso, a Moonstar head, and the Eternals. What was her name? The Blue Lady's like dress, along with I want to say I used someone else's boots, but I forgot her shoes, or I forgot the shoe. I think it was Shriek's shoes. So we got that custom there. And she fits in pretty well with the X-Men and everything. So we will be going on from there. And I did have to move Madeline Pryor over here. And eventually I will probably start removing my gargoyle display. And then we'll put more X-Men down below. That way we have a good that way we have a wide selection of everything. And I might make a small diorama display piece there for this whole container. And as far as major displays, oh, one figure already fell. So I bought risers, also known as spice racks from Five Below, from Family Dollar. And they are 3-tiered, but they hold a decent amount of figures. So that is what I'm using here. I am slowly going to fill this all up with it, possibly, depending on how much room I can actually afford to give up. But we have the entirety of the heroes in a riser. And let's go top first. We also got 2 more for the cosmic display, 1 on each side. And I did move Uatu up just a bit because I needed to move him for Nihilus to fit without his stand, because the Nihilus is such a large kid. He's such a large lad as far as his wings go. So he's as far back as he can go due to his wings. I might move a couple people. Like I might put Ronin behind him on another riser. And I did make a Kit Bash upgrade for Howard the Duck. It is a Fortnite 3 3/4 Jonesy figure, or Agent Jonesy, specifically Agent Jonesy. I used hot water to remove his hands to swap out the hands, and you really do have to apply a lot of heat for both hands and feet if that is the case, if you guys are going to attempt it. I would recommend using a heat gun on low heat just so you can pull off the foot peg itself, because that is what the Jonesy's foot situation is. And then I just used blue tack or like poster putty on his feet to make sure they hold firm because there is no connection point there. And the Howard head is just on a ball peg, but along with the Jonesy head being a peg that points upward, you had to Dremel out the head, and that is there. There is a little bit of Jonesy remaining, but I did use blue tack because I didn't want. I was at the point of the custom process that the figure's head would have been like I would have dremeled too much, so I did use blue tack, so it was just right. But I think he looks pretty good. I might paint it, like I might paint the neck so it's a white, like a not really part of his shirt, but closer to his shirt design. And I am not going to paint his hat because I think the hat looks pretty good. And we do still have these guys hanging around in the cosmic shelf. And now let's go to the bottom. I did buy a smaller form riser type thing for just a little bit of the villains to give some height variation, so we could see all of them. I did change up Titanium Man's head because I was kind of getting tired of the helmeted form. And we have the same type of riser for Abomination and Maestro from the Toy Biz Wave. I will probably attempt to replace Maestro when I get the chance. I haven't really been able to. And as far as that goes, we also got a riser for the Masters of Evil. I will be replacing this one for a longer, like, rectangle. And we do have one final riser for my Hydra agents. No, as far as DC goes, there hasn't really been any major upgrade because I kind of sworn on buying them. I did have an experience where they just end up like not really refunding me or anything because one of my figures broke, and they're like, yeah, basically we can't do anything about them on you. So I'm not going to be buying them for a while. I know I'm just a little person, but I can't deal with McFarlane as far as their DC line goes. So, let's head over. Like, I am going to pause here, and we will see you in the living room display. See you guys in a bit. And we are back. So, little pretext. I did have a McFarlane figure in here. I just realized that. But I did check all of the articulation points before I opened him. Well, kind of, not really. I found him for a really good steal, and I will get to him when I can. I got him for $6 without checking any reviews about how good the quality is. I haven't heard anything about this one specifically breaking, but that is how I'm going to be handling McFarlane. So, first step, I did get a handful of knockoff Ninja Turtle figures. I honestly don't care if they're knockoff. They are really good quality. I can actually zoom in here so you guys can see. So we have Leonardo. We did get a Count Nefaria in October. I did go to a convention earlier in November, so I did find a Crystar for a really decent price. We got Crow from the Eternals, or at least that's what I think his name is. That's just how forgettable of a villain Crow seemed to be. We got Dracula from the new Blackheart Bath Wave. I did order Destiny and Rogue 2-pack, but I did put Mystique there because Mystique needed to be with her wife. There's Donatello. and Raphael. And going up, we do have the McFarlane Necron. This is the figure that I found for $6 over at Ross. So check your Rosses. It's the first time I've ever been there as far as like toy hunting or figure hunting. So I am really surprised that I did find him. I did manage to complete the Amadeus Cho Hulk Build-A-Figure wave. I found both Captain Marvel and Rogers over here on a decent price during an early Black Friday sale from Amazon. I did find the Captain and Elvis MODOK wave, or Elvis MODOK like SDC exclusive over at Ollie's. And we do have Ultraman found at a clearance price of $5 at Walmart. So, going back to original form, I did find this Gladiator Superman for like $4 somewhere. And the final knockoff NECA Turtle Michelangelo with first appearance Rogue. She probably won't be appearing in my display if I can stop it. But we can zoom out and I can show you guys the entirety of the display for today. I do wish to apologize for the lack of videos, but I have been kind of going away from YouTube. But I am currently streaming over on Twitch, now beginning at 9 p.m. EST. Mostly for research purposes and just kind of like I find it easier. So if you guys wish to follow me there, I am on Twitch at foral16, the same name that I use for just about everything. So anyway, I have been Foral. You guys have been fantastic. If you do like my content, consider subscribing. That way you get a video every month. I can guarantee that a video about every month as far as action figure displays. But yeah, if you guys also want a like pointer or like a small short of how I did the Jonesy Kit Bash with Howard, definitely let me know. But anyway, guys, I've been Foral. You guys have been fantastic, and I will catch you all in the next year, because that is when we're going to see the next display. Have a good one, guys.